Good morning, class. Good morning, class. Shreya. श्रेया आवाज आ रही है?
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, बेटा. Voice is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I start my class now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So firstly, I want to share my screen. One thing I want to discuss firstly. In my previous class, I have taught you first chapter, and after that second chapter, some part of the second chapter. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what you will do? I will give you some lab work as well as some class work questions. Okay. So note down all these 5 questions in your practical file. I am talking about practical file, not practical copy. Okay. First to 5 questions, please write it in your practical file. And when you will do practical in your computer lab, write all these steps how you have performed onto the computer, all the steps. Okay. These 5 questions. And after that, what you will do? There are 11 questions from chapter number 1, as I have found. Maximum, I think these questions are sufficient. So please write all these questions in your classwork copy. If you have already written, no matter, but if you have not written, please write these answers in your copy, in classwork copy. Okay. This is for Achievers class. And after that, I am preparing, and one thing I want to show you, I have prepared notes for you. As you can see here, this is chapter 1 notes, and this is the minimum notes, and covered near about all the topics, and with the figure and all the steps I have written here. Okay. And in the same way, I am preparing chapter 2 notes, as you can see here. And today I am going to teach you about the chapter number 2. Clear? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. So basically, when you are discussing about the image and graphics, so there are 2 ways by which you can insert image in your writer. And firstly, I want to set this one. Okay. So you can insert any graphic by 2 ways. Number 1 is still image, that is called picture, and the another is drawing objects. Still image means what? The picture that have already made. That means these are ready-made pictures that you can insert in your document. One thing. The another thing is drawing objects. These are the objects that you are making by yourself in your document or somewhere else. And after that, copy those images and paste it in your document. Like your auto shapes, curves, lines, and graphics, text art. Text art means word art, as you have already learned in your MS Word. Okay. So there are 2 methods basically by which you can insert graphic in your document. The method number 1 is by still image, that is called picture or image, and the another method is by drawing objects by yourself. Okay. Now come to the next one. And I have already taught you how to insert images in your document. Have you learned that one or not? Have you learned all these steps?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As I have taught you, there are 5 methods by which you can insert your image in your document. Number 1 is drag and drop method. All these are for still images. Okay, these are methods for only still images, not for your drawing objects. As I have given the heading, inserting an image or picture file. So number 1 method is drag and drop method. and in this method, what we will do, just take the picture from somewhere and drag this picture in your document and just drop it in your document. The another method is insert picture dialog box. By this method, you can go to the insert menu and then after picture and then from file, and after that select your picture and click on open button. Now come to the next one, that is step number 3, inserting an image from clipboard. That means just copy the image and paste it in your document. From the gallery, as you can see here, this is your gallery from where you can insert any image. There are two methods by which you can insert from gallery to document. Number one is drag and drop method, and number two is just right click on the image and select which method? Shreya?
So copy. So copy.
Copy, very good. So just right click on the image and select the option copy. Good. Now the last is inserting an image using a scanner. So for this method, you have a scanner that is attached with your computer, and just put your image onto the scanner, and then after use this option to get that image in your computer. Clear? So by these 5 methods, you can insert any image in your document. These are still images. You cannot make any change in this picture. Now come to the next one, that is called modifying an image. So using the picture toolbar, and I have not prepared notes after that. Today I will try to complete it and send it maybe before the evening. Okay, with the questions. So let us see how we will do this. Somebody is waiting there. Please wait for a moment. Only 3 students are here. And Iska, why are you late? Isika?
Yes.
Your voice is not clear, better. Okay, let's continue our class. Okay, so just click on your openoffice.org and then after text document for your writer. Now, I'm going to insert an image. Go to the insert and then after picture, this one, and from file. After that, just select an image. Suppose I am selecting this image. And you can take any image, because I have taken this image because we can perform many types of actions. And my motto is to create a passport size photograph after applying different types of setting on this picture. Okay, so this is the method of inserting an image. And then after, one after the I want to show you from here. Inserting an image, you know, and now you also know modifying an image. So using the picture toolbar, firstly, as you can see here, when you insert any image in your document, there will be a picture toolbar. So you can use this toolbar for modifying your. Please wait for a moment. Okay. So using this picture toolbar, you can apply different types of modification in your picture. We are going to start from here. Suppose if you want to change your picture, you can go through this option and you can select any of the picture, and then after you can change it. And suppose I want to change this one, and I have wallpaper kind of folder, and I want to insert this picture maybe. Okay, so by this way you can change your image. This is the first option. Second is filter option. This is very important option, and many times board ask questions regarding filters. So there are different options that are available in your filters, and you can learn it through your CBSE notes. And I want to fit it side by side. Okay, so let us see here. There are many options in filters. As you can see here, number one is invert, smooth, sharpen, remove noise, and many others. So let us see one by one. Suppose you want to invert. As you can see here, your image is converted into this type of shape. With the help of Ctrl Z, you can undo your picture. And after that, suppose this is your smooth, it will soften your image. When you click again and again, it will dull your image, as you can see here. But with the help of second option, you can increase your contrast, and by this you can improve the quality of your image. As you can see here, please look at here the picture in your picture, and you can see here your picture will be. Have you seen the difference? Here the contrast
Yes.
and when you are clicking on this option, it will going to blur. Okay, so generally we are using this option for making more clear our picture. And after that, the next option is remove noise. It will remove pixel by pixel from your image. Okay, and the next option is solarization. What will happen with the solarization? From here, remove noise, it will remove pixel by pixel, and I don't think that you can feel the difference. So click here, and after that give the percentage, and then after I have given 50% because I want to show you firstly. And as you can see, this kind of effect applied in your image. Suppose I want to give it 0, then what will happen? 0. Okay, so you can give different types of percentage, and you can see the changes, and according to your need you can apply those changes. The next is aging. So aging, I have applied 10%. Okay, so as you can see here, I think it applied black and white something type of feature, a grayscale type of feature. Firstly, I want to undo this one, and then after just apply posterize and 16. Okay, so it will look like a poster. Undo, and then after what will happen? Pop art. So in this way you can pop art. So all these options are here. You can apply these options according to your need. Strange type of picture if you want to require, then you can use this option and relieve. Okay. So if you want to make it as watermark, you can use this one. And the last is mosaic. So how much portion you want to mosaic? Suppose I want to make it 4 pixels. So it will blur. So suppose I want to increase this one, maybe 14%. Right and both. Okay. As you can see in many places, some pictures have this kind of blurring, and you can apply this one by this way. Okay. So I think all these functions are clear now. And
Yes,
you
sir.
can
Yes, sir.
read the detail in your CBSE notes. I will also include in my notes all the details. Please go through this feature. So I have given you demo about how to change your picture, and after that filter, and then after graphics mode. There are grayscale option, and I have already shown you this feature, black and white option, and the last is watermark option. So by this way you can apply watermark on your document. Now I'm going to set it as default. You can change the color also and see the difference by increasing or decreasing, as you can see here. And if you are applying this one, okay. After that, suppose I want to apply blue color, then Firstly, I want to remove this one 0, and then after you can see here the difference. Now make it also 0, and then after increase the brightness. Okay, and this will gamma. Okay, so by these options you can change the color of your picture also. Now make it 0. Okay, so after that transparency, you can make it transparent. Like suppose I want to make it 80% transparent, so it will look like this. I want to make it 50% transparent, then it will look like this. So according to your need, you can apply transparency, and by this feature, generally it is used for watermark too, and you can blur your picture according to your need, and after that you can set this image as a watermark. The next option is 0. The next option is flip horizontal and flip vertical. Ishika, is I audible to you? Ishika?
Yes, sir.
Actually, internet connection is not good. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So by this option, you can flip your picture like this. That means horizontally, and by this one, you can flip your picture vertically. Okay. 180-degree rotation. Okay. So this is the features of your picture toolbar, and very limited features are here. If you want to apply more option, you can double click on the picture, and then after, as you can see here, there will be a picture and formatting toolbar will appear. This is this one, and so I have explained you about the picture toolbar. I have explained about the filter and color, graphics mode, and flip vertical and horizontal. Okay. Now the next is how to crop your image. This is very important feature, and near about board asked this question near about in every year. So how we can do this? Just double click on your picture, and after that click on the crop option, and then after you can see different features of your image. Enlarge it. Okay. So here there are different options, as you can see here in crop option. Number one is keep scale. Keep scale means what? That means when you are increasing or decreasing your image size, or you are going to crop your height or width of your image, it will applied in the same way as you have given in your different options. But the second option is keep image size. Keep image size. So what will happen here? When you crop your image from left, right, top, and bottom side, then it will remain at its same position, but it will crop your image. Like as you can see here, suppose I want to crop this image 1 inch from the left side, as you can see here, and 1 inch from the top side, and after that 1 inch from the right side, and 1 inch from the bottom side. So as you can see in the preview here, but the image size remains same. Like as you can see here, the image size remains same, and the image also cropped. Okay, so it will crop the image, but the size of the image will remain same. Any confusion? Again, click on here. Any confusion? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is the keep image size, but the another option is keep scale. By this option, you can increase or decrease the size of your image. Suppose I want to crop my image. Something like that. After that, okay. So it will reduce the size of your image. It will shrink your image. Okay, and make it undo. And after that, suppose I want to set the image size. And for this one thing I want to show you. Delete this image. I want to insert another picture. Suppose you want to make passport size photo. Then what you will do? There is a photograph folder, I think. And this is the image. I want to crop this image and I want to make passport size photograph of my father. Okay. Then what I will do? Firstly, I want to double click on this picture and then after select the crop tab and then after keep scale. And after that, I will give here size 1.2 should be the width and 1.6 should be the height. And before that, firstly crop your image. As you can see here, the preview 9 was set as 9. The preview, you can see the preview, and according to the preview, you can crop your image. And after that, just increase the size, maybe 7 inch. No, it should be more than 7. Maybe 2. Okay. Now from the bottom, I want to cut this image because I want to make passport size photograph. I think this is the sufficient one, and 1.2 and then 1.6. Okay. So as you can see here, the passport size image has been created. And how you can take printout of this image? Just set this image at one corner, and then after just and I have one better option for this one, Control C, and then after copy this image and go file and then after new and then after drawing. Now paste it here. Just drag and drop. Okay. Okay. Just grab this image here and then after press the control button and drag it. And then after again with the control button, just drag this image and fit it here. Drag this image and fit it here. Drag it again and fit it here. And after that, you can take printout from the printer and you can get the passport size image. Okay. So by cropping method, you can make this kind of image and you can apply different types of effect also with the help of picture toolbar. Okay. So I'm going to undo all these options. Okay. Come to again on your picture and formatting tool dialog box. Select the picture. With the help of picture tab, you can vertical or horizontal flip your image. That you can also perform with the help of picture toolbar. The another is you can give the description of the image under the options option. You can set the border also. So if you want to set the border, one thing, suppose this is the image and you want to set the border, then what you can do here, just double click on the picture, go to the border option, and then after select this one and select the thickness of the border. Suppose 2.5 point I want to set, and after that click on OK. If you want to make it shadow, you can select these options also, and after that click on OK button. Okay, and I don't think it is. So by this way, you can set border in your image also. Clear? I think I have explained cropping option, and all these options I have already explained. And keep scale, image size, left, right, top, bottom, I have explained. Resizing the image, how to resize the image, just click on here, and under the crop option, you can give the size over image size, and by this way you can change the size of your image also. Okay. Then after resize the image, I have finished. Okay. How to rotate the image? This is very important point, and most of the students will forget before the examination because of a long time duration. So suppose you want to rotate this image. So how you can rotate this image? Just wait. Okay, go to the file option, and then after new, and then after drawing or presentation, you can go presentation also. Just paste this image, and after that with the help of drawing toolbar, you can select this option, effects, and after that when you hover your mouse at the corner of your image, it will converting into the rotating arrow, and after that rotate your image according to your need, as you can see here. And after that, just copy this image, Control C, and then come back onto your writer and just paste this image. Okay. So by this way, you can, because it not accepted the changes. That's why I have used the original image. So by this way, you can rotate your image. So I think your question should be how to rotate image in writer. So it is not possible to rotate any image in your writer, as you can see in the notes. And you can see here also there is no option for rotating any image. So if you want to rotate any image, just copy this image, and after that go to the drawing application, and then after just paste it here, and then after select the effects option, and then after you can rotate this image like this. Okay. And after that, just copy this image and paste it in your writer. Delete and just paste it here. So by this way, you can rotate any picture in drawing, and then after paste it in your writer. Clear? Got it my point, what I want to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think all these points are clear, and this topic has been finished. Rotating the image, creating drawing objects. This is the another topic, and first topic I have finished. If you have any kind of confusion regarding picture, then you can ask me. Otherwise, I am going to continue with the drawing object. Drawing objects means what? Where you can draw your image according to your choice. Suppose you want to make any line, you can draw any line like this. And if you want to make a straight line, what you will do? Suppose I want to make a straight line. What should I do? Please tell me. Suppose I think you people have used MS Paint. How you can make a straight line from in your MS Paint? Anybody can tell me? With the help of Shift button, you can make any straight line. Just hold down your Shift button, and then after draw your line. It should always be straight. If you want to make any kind of change, suppose you want to make it arrow, then you can select any of these options by this one. Okay. So as you can see here, your line will converted into arrow. Okay. Suppose you want to make a rectangle, you can make it like this. Suppose you want to make a square, so with the same option, when you press Shift key, you can make a square. This is the circle. Generally, you can write like this. But if you want to make a circle, then you can hold down the Shift key and after that drag it. Suppose you want to write something, you can write it with the help of T option. Anything that you want to write, you can write it here. Okay. Suppose you want to make your own drawing. As you know that my art is too good, and no, I don't think so. And suppose I want to make a fish, and then we can make it like this. And after that, this is the eyes of the fish, and this is the okay. So this is my fish. According to this one, you can make your own figure. You can make your own drawing, and there are many other options also available here. Like this one, you can make a star also here. So these are the auto sets that you can make in your document. These are called drawing objects. Okay. This is very important feature, and this is called front work here. And generally, it is known as word art in your MS Word. So you can select any of them. Suppose I want to select this one and OK. So as you can see here, if you want to make any kind of change, then what we will do, just double click on this picture, and after that type the text in place of front work. Suppose I want to type here and after that, as you can see here, the text has been changed. You can select different options for converting this text into different shapes, as you can see here, and you can change color and many types of things. You can paste it at center, left align, right. Actually, this picture is very large, so you cannot feel the difference. So by this option, you can insert word art from the front work gallery, and from file, you can insert any image. Where is the image? Achha, one thing very important is here, how to group the objects, because it is not possible in writer. With the help of shift button, generally you can select more than one drawing objects with the help of control button. But here you can use shift button for selecting more than one object. Make it clear the difference. In MS Word, for selecting more than one object, you will use control button, but in writer and drawing and presentation application, that means OpenOffice.org application, you can use shift button for selecting more than one object. So, and after that, you can make it group. So how we can do this? Firstly, go to the file option, and then after new, and then after drawing. And under the drawing application, you can make different types of figure. Suppose I want to make this figure, and under this figure, I want to make suppose I want to attach an arrow with this one. And now I want to make both the things. As you can see here, when I am going to select these images, I can select only one image at a time. But if you want to select more than one image at a time, you should press the shift key and hold it, and then after click on second object. As you can see here, your selecting area increases, and this means that your both the objects have been selected. After that, just right click on the image and click on the option group. Clear? again I am going to perform this action by the another option, that is format, and then after under the format option, okay, control plus shift plus G is the shortcut key, and select this one. That means modify and then after group. So after grouping both the images, you can see here when I am dragging this image, both the images are moving. And after that, just select this image, copy it and paste it in your writer. Control V, and you can see here the grouping objects are appear in your writer document, but it is not possible in writer. So go firstly in your drawing application, make drawing according to your need, and after that group all these objects by selecting with the help of shift button, and then after group all these objects and copy it and paste it in your writer. Clear? Any confusion?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion? Anyone?
No, sir.
That means there are two things that you will perform in drawing and then after paste it in your writer. Number one is grouping the objects and number two is rotating the image. Clear? Now, what is left now? Creating drawing objects. I have already explained. Just select the drawing object that you want to draw, and after that, write in your document. Set change properties of the drawing object. Suppose you want to set any property, just double click in the same way as you have done with the image. Just right click here. Suppose you want to set this image at the background. So in background, select this one, and after that make it transparent. Agar is transparency. Position color. Make it gradient and this is the drawing object. Na? Suppose insert picture. Only 2 minutes are I have. So from file, just select this image and just double click here, and in background from where we can set, just right click here, and then after
So from picture dialog box we can do.
in the wrap section, under the picture and formatting toolbar, go to the wrap tab, and then after select the throw option, and then after in background. Okay. And if you want to make it transparent, you can increase the transparency. Okay. And after that, the picture will be in background. Clear? As you can see here, if I am going to type something, it will be appear at the top. Okay. So by this way, you can insert any picture at the background. So I think this chapter has been finished. Resizing drawing objects. You can resize any object by this way. Clear? If you want to do this by, if you want to increase or decrease the size and maintain the aspect ratio, you can press the shift key and then after drag your image. By this way, you can resize your picture as well as from the picture and formatting toolbars. Under the crop section, you can resize your picture also. Positioning image, just hold down the image and drag it at your desired place. Okay, so this chapter has been finished now. Today I will prepare notes for this chapter and question also, and I will send